Greetings, and I welcome you to another Gwent deck video, and this time we'll be going into the skellige faction. And this one was pretty interesting because I did find it on Gwent up. This is a ship slash pirate themed deck, which I thought was pretty cool. You don't see many themed deck nowadays because, you know, people are obviously playing to win and all that stuff. But I noticed something interesting when I saw that deck and it had Hammond. I thought that was a pretty cool concept. Now the thing is, this deck is not super high power based on kind of how I saw it, because there are not a lot of ships nor pirates. There are a lot of both in the skellige faction, but there's not a lot of like one of the two types. So that's why I guess they made Hammond to allow you to either boost ships or boost pirates, depending on kind of what you end the game off with. Hammond could be used as either a first turn or last turn play, but I think this has both the boost mechanic and the damage mechanic, where you got guards like Gale Professional, Wild Boar of the Sea, and I think most of the ship cards do damage based, while the pirates are, I think most pirates also do damage as well. So if we can go break down a little bit here, I did take off one Denim Pirate and replace it with a Disgraced Brawler, because I think having that big 7 power, especially as a bronze card, is going to prove pretty useful. Besides, Denim Pirate forces you to remove the top card from your deck to the graveyard, and if it ends up being a card like Royal Decree or you know, any of these valuable gold cards, I think it's a bit of a waste. But I think the Denim Pirate is more used as a card to stay in your hand, because I think because of this Tide Cloak Hideaway card, where you get to boost an allied unit by 1 depending on how many pirates you have. So there's quite a bit of flexibility in this deck, which I thought was pretty cool. Not to mention it was themed, which was really nice. So if we kind of go through, kind of skim down the deck a little bit here. Royal Decree, one of my favorite cards in the game in all honesty, lets you play any unit you want. Wild Boar of the Sea is a pretty interesting one, because a lot of these cards, because like I said, most of the ships do damage. So Wild Boar of the Sea is kind of like, you know, the insurance policy of that. Gale Professional lets you destroy any unit if they're a multiple of 3, which is nice actually. Gale the Professional is not a card that I've seen much, like I haven't seen much. I've seen more of Gale, like Gale to Rivia, because I feel like damaging a unit that's 8 or more power is more likely to happen than getting a multiple of 3. Well, I mean, more threatening, I should say. Because it's not often you're going to get cards that are like 9, 12, 15, unless you time it really well. Vabiorn lets you destroy a damaged enemy, which actually can prove to be pretty useful, because honestly, 1 ping from the Dynamite Longship, if they're not boosted or anything, easy kill for Vabiorn. Holger Backhand is a good support for the pirates and ship. So if you play a ship, you're boosting. If you're playing a pirate, you damage a random enemy unit, which is actually pretty cool. Now the thing is, it has to stay on the field, but with 6 power, it can only be removed by tall removal cards. And yeah, moving on to Svanndri Tuisia, Bloodthirst 3. So you'll see a couple of Bloodthirsts here and there, because of the ship's ability to poke damage at the enemy. You got Donar and Hindar, lets you damage the enemy by 5 if you have 2 units in their side of the field which are damaged. Skjald's a good one. It's a somewhat tall removal card because it is damaging 4, but it needs to be an unhealthy, or it needs to be a healthy unit, or like a full power unit. Ulfiden lets you damage the enemy by your current half power, so it's pretty straightforward. I think it's kind of like you're mixing the ships with the ability to damage or even destroy some cards, while at the same time sort of boosting your own a little bit here. But I think this has more emphasis on the damage mechanic. Last Rate is a good, like, massive hit on your opponent, because depending on how many units there are, you can strike them all for heavy damage, and that's a good way to activate your Bloodthirst cards, which is pretty good. Which is another reason why I added this Disgraced Brawler, because, you know, my chances of getting good a high amount of Bloodthirst cards are pretty high. So Disgraced Brawlers, I thought was a good addition, even though I am giving up a little bit of value because I have 1 less pirate, and because of the lack of pirates and ships already in the skellige faction, I thought it was a good risk to take, because it's better than moving the top card from my deck to my graveyard. Even though that is deck thin, which I always love, I think that's too random. And yeah, I think the rest here is pretty straightforward, and let's move straight to the matches. I hope I do well. I have not tried this deck out yet, but I thought it was really cool. So yeah, let's go with it. So I do like looking for these decks online and stuff, but I thought it'd be pretty cool if, you know, you guys can suggest some decks to me, because I do love, you know, testing your guys' decks out. Because in all honesty, I wish I had more brain power to kind of conjure decks myself. But anyway, let's go take a look at what we have here. Tide Cloak Hideaway. So I only have 1, 2, 3. 3 pirates is not so bad. I mean, that's a 6 for 5, which is a good profit already. But 7 for 5, which is even better. And this one's kind of like the counterpart of this. So I think I'm happy with this. I am going first, unfortunately. And unfortunately, it's even worse, is I don't exactly have a game starter, which sucks. Actually, I have Holger Blackhand, which isn't so bad. He isn't really my strongest play. Actually, I think he will be my strongest play. Yeah, I think he is my strongest play, and I'm gonna boost him. Oh, and I forgot to mention, of course, the leader I'm using, Crach again, just to emphasize more on that damage mechanic, which is really nice. I hope he doesn't have some tall removal card, otherwise. Okay, fair enough. That's 1 damage. I'm afraid that if I keep boosting this guy, it's gonna get even worse. So which one gives me less value here? I did use a pirate, so it is 1 less for the Tide Cloak Hideaway, which I think is the better play at this point, because at this point I have way more ships. I have more ships than I do pirates. Wait, do I? I have 2 pirates and I have 1, 2 ships. Actually, no, I have 1, 2, 3 pirates. Oh, never mind, actually. Oh no, but the thing is, once I get rid of one of them, it decreases both by 1. So, and this one's a damage. So I actually think that the Hideaway is the better play to make. But activating it, but yeah, so I actually think I have a really strong round 1. So
we'll pay men back for their persecution.
Okay, so something tells me that he's probably hiding a Sheldon in there somewhere. There's not so much that I can do. I might just start throwing away some of my like weaker cards. In all honesty, I'm almost tempted to play the Royal Decree on a warship, which is pretty crazy, I know, but I feel like I only have 2 ships left, right? Yeah, so I guess there's no point in keeping you. So I am pretty far ahead. He might be tempted to pass, honestly, because this is a pretty strong hand. And all he's done is boost, which is actually I find this kind of scary. Yeah, I find it scary who he's boosting over there. Yeah, I thought he would pass. I actually should have passed myself as well. I don't think it would have mattered. Okay, I got gear. Wow, I got 3 gold cards. Dang, that is crazy. Okay. The question is, do I want to get rid of all my bronzes? And all of my hand will be nothing but golds. That's the question. I mean, I'll definitely be drawing bronzes, but I might just want to play the Disgraced Brawler because it is high power, and if he does try to use like his like damage cards on my Disgraced Brawler, I actually prefer that versus if he were to use it on like Hammond or, you know, Geralt. Actually, it doesn't matter if he uses it on Geralt, but actually, no, never mind. It doesn't even matter if it's on Geralt, on Hammond, because it's a boost. Anyway, ignore what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. I speak no English. I mean, best case scenario is you just poke the heck out of this thing, use up all your charges. You do kill the Disgraced Brawler as a result, but
I am the forest, and the forest is me.
this thing only works if it actually gets damage, which actually sucks. And also, I don't really want to pass.
I fear nothing.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it going. Let's see what he's got.
Next time it'll be personal.
Cleaver's muscle. And it's a bronze and it has shield by default. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't touch him. I can't touch him because... Oh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. Sorry, I might sound a bit loud on the mic. But I'm like super close to it. I think yeah, not having these ships is actually kind of awful because I do need some poking and I don't have enough of that. Yeah, all my cards are the finishers, but I don't have anything to start it, so I think I'm just gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass.
Crach will reward you for that.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Yeah. Something got boosted by 9 over there. That's... Oh, 8. Something got boosted by 8. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't think we need the Tide Cloak Hideaway here. We need this, though. Anything else I'd probably try to fish? But I don't think I need any more of the golds. I think I'm okay with this hand. And the good news is he is going first, so I do have the opportunity to damage something. It could be an Elven Swordmaster.
Never have.
I can't touch her. The problem is I don't know what this deck has. I mean, so far I'm mostly seeing dwarves. Yeah, this is mostly dwarves. I feel like my win-loss is gonna take such a big hit here. It's because I need... Wow, double shield. That's crazy. That's crazy. I actually should have tried to fish for Lacerate. Now that I think about it, I should have tried fishing for Lacerate. I could have Vabjorn, but there was no point. I think it's too early for Vabjorn. Okay, good thing I poked him. Dang it, it's not enough yet. Okay, I might just do this. I know that was a bit tough, but I do have enough blood. I do have quite a bit of bloodthirst now. Plus, actually, you know what? I don't have Lacerate, but I do have the Wild Boar of the Sea, which is actually really nice. So I have options. There it is. Using a charge. Oh, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I'm okay with this, actually. To be honest, I'm okay with this. I mean, I also have the Royal Decree, so I can fish for another unit that I need, but I can fish for the other Ancrate Longship. But I also have the Donar. Ooh. He is far ahead, but it might not last for much longer.
I swear on my honor.
Because remember, I have the Wild Boar of the Sea is coming. It is coming. But I'm also afraid of that one unit that he did boost, and I am not seeing it anywhere.
Let's get this over with.
Oof. That Geralt is big. That Geralt was big. That was huge. I just hope that Geralt the Professional is enough for me to kill it, because I'm actually not so sure anymore. I am falling a bit behind, but it's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'd be dealing 9 damage with the Wild Boar of the Sea, which is still really good value. It is still actually really good value.
Why have you summoned me?
Perfect. The more I damage, the better it is for me. The good thing is, who gives me the most value? Another longship? I think the other longship gives me the most value here. Because Ulfiden doesn't do me much. Donar doesn't do me much either because they're already so low as it is. So there's really no point playing him. I think I should have been doing this. I should have done this earlier. I should have played the other longship like way earlier. Could have gotten more value out of it, I think. Oh, whoever dwarf that is, it's gonna activate Synthesis. Actually, no, it doesn't. It just removes immunity. Never mind. I take everything I said back. I feel like instead of Geralt the Professional, I should just put in Geralt of Rivia. I get that Geralt the Professional has some synergy here because of the ability to poke, but I think it's just more of an insurance policy that I should just put in Geralt of Rivia, but why is he spreading the damage? Yeah, I dare you, do it. Come on. That sucks. Do I Wild Boar of the Sea now? I honestly don't think there's any more point in waiting. Or is there? Because he's putting them all in the same row for a reason, though. He must have a boost for the back row. No, I need to play Wild Boar now. Yeah, that's right. Wow, that only tied? Dang. But you know what? I think that's good. I think that's good enough.
An ill wind.
I'm just afraid of who that last card is, honestly. I think now's the time to play Hammond.
Wind ho! Waves crash!
It could still be Sheldon. It could still be Sheldon Skaggs. That's what I'm afraid of. Is that it's Sheldon. But I'm not running big units, so that's why it's really no point. But and I'm saving that last hit in case I can get him down to a multiple of 3. So there's still a chance for me to win. The Great Oak. Dang. That's crazy. I can't touch him either. I mean... Oh, okay. If I choose to kill Kiaran... Okay, multiple of 3, 6, 9... So he got added 8 power. So if it's Sheldon, it's 11. No, it's 10. Shoot, no, I do need... everything here is depending on this, on the fact that this has to be Sheldon. It has to be.
I'll gut you like fishes!
If it's Sheldon, I think I win the match. Oh my gosh. I think. I can't remember how much power Sheldon has.
Aye, soon as I finish my fight.
Oh. No, I don't think it's enough, because Milva also got boosted. Oh, and he's also gonna... Yeah. Doesn't matter. Actually, I think this ends in a tie. Yeah, this ends in a tie. Actually, no, it doesn't. He wins by 1. Oh, so it didn't even matter. It didn't even matter. I forgot about Milva's boost. I actually completely forgot about Milva's boost. That's okay. That was a pretty good game. Actually, that was a really good game. Winning only by 1 point is actually pretty crazy still. I feel like if I had played the ship earlier, I might have actually won. But I don't know why I was holding it off. I should not have held it off. I should have just kept going. Because I was wondering why he was playing it all in the same row.
I'm great!
Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was an unfortunate L for me. And that was my fault. I take 100% blame for that. I have a crap ton of ships, but barely any pirates. Oh, last rate, which is nice. Dinam Corsair is gonna get so much value from here. Perfect. And I think I'm good with this hand. I have a crap ton of ships right now. Yeah, I'm okay with this play. Gudrun. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna play a Denim Longship here. And no, should I boost it? Maybe. Nah, let's not boost it. Not yet. If it gets removed, so be it. Yeah, no, now that I think about it, if I had just played Royal Decree to play another, I forgot the name of that warship. The On-Crate Longship, I would have won. I should have used it much earlier. That's what happens when you don't play Gwent for. Oh, wow, you're playing that early? Interesting. I think I play this now then. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I take that back. Maybe I'll hold it off. Maybe I'll play this actually.
Come here, let's dance.
If he destroys it, so be it. It is what it is. Like if he manages to damage it by 4, then that's fine. What's your move, buddy? What's your move? Eavesdrop. So he's starting to collect this coin. Interesting. He has not made a move, and that's a little bit scary. At this point, I think I must just play the Tide Cloak Hideaway, just to add more value, I think. Because honestly, I don't know what he's doing. I really don't. So he decides to finally play something, huh? He might choose to pass after this. See, the thing is, my logic of saving the gold cards till the end isn't always the best idea, actually, now that I think about it. It's good for arena, but it's not good when you're playing regular. Another arena gold. Interesting, he uses both cards. Alright, well, I can activate the captain, so... I know for a fact he can beat me in 2 turns. I know that. Well, because he's got the summoning circle and the ability to play another card, so he's definitely gonna beat me in 2 turns. I think I need a longship at least in the next 2 rounds. At least 1 longship. Fabian and On-Crate actually have a pretty decent combo together. Yeah, they have actually such a pretty decent combo together.
Fancy a game of Kaviri roulette?
Are you paying? You have to pay in insanity. You have to, yeah, you have to pay with that. Okay. For him to win this next, for him to win the round, jeez, I'm so tempted to lacerate. Honestly, like, is he just purposely thinning me down? Maybe he could purposely just be thinning me down. But as long as I get the longships, I think I'll be in good shape. And I do have at least 1 longship left, so if I do lacerate here, it's really not that bad. It's 8 power. Well, 9, 10, or 9, because I'm choosing... The reason why I'm pushing is because I'm not 100% sure that Syndicate does well in long rounds, and I know for a fact that I do somewhat decently because I do have some big removal. I do have Skjall and Gale Professional waiting on my deck, so even if he does decide to pass, I think it's gonna be okay. Because something tells me that he's gonna decide to pass. I feel like Lacerate. You know what? We'll just do this. I thought about playing Lacerate, but I think that scares him too much. I mean, the warship might actually scare him too much too, but... we'll see. He does have deck thin, because Summoning Circle does allow him to deck thin, which is nice actually. Personally, I've never actually used the Summoning Circle. It's not a card that I'm too fond of, just because I feel like, I don't know, I don't like those cards where it's like you play them, they get removed, and it's like, what the heck, never even got to use it. I feel like it's just a card that I'm never gonna get a chance to use. So here he's debating to pass or not. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's actually what I thought. Okay, perfect. I didn't get either Longship, which actually sucks, but I do have Holger. Holger is pretty good. I need one of these two Longships and or Hammond and or Gale Professional. That has to be the play here. So we are gonna go to a long round 3. I didn't want to, but the reason why I decided to go long round 3 is because I have the where is he? I have the Wild Boar of the Sea, and I do have the, what do you call it? I do have Lacerate, so that's the only reason why I decided to go a long round 3. Okay, I got Hammond, perfect. I got a long crate Longship. This is perfect. Okay, you know what? I will live with this. I don't get Gale Professional, which actually kind of sucks, but I think I'm in good shape. Plus, I have Last Say, and yeah, no, I think I'll do fine here. And I have plenty of damage opportunities now that I have the Longship and interesting. The Sausage Macar. I could have scaled it because it was pretty high in power, but
I've got the whole world in my hands.
solid. He's putting them all on the same row, and I'm just like, why? The thing is, do I want to use Skull to attack a Sly Seductress? Is there any point in that? Whenever your opponent plays a unit, boost self by 1. Yeah, you know what? I think that is pretty valuable.
We'll go at 'em together.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe I lied, but I also need to get the on-crate Longship out pretty early.
Looks like some light reading.
Of course. I figured. I don't think he has any more Who is he trying? Oh, he's trying to protect the Seductress. Ah, I see. The only problem is I can't do anything to stop that. I don't have a card that kill. I mean, does the Corsair kill it? No, I only have 2. It doesn't kill it. You know what? That's okay. You can give him immunity. Honestly, I don't mind. It's not that big of a deal. But the problem is if it gets bonded, then I'm screwed. So I actually do need to start setting up. I'm gonna need to let the Slice Seductress get its boost, unfortunately. Oh, he chose to protect his... Actually, no, that actually makes sense. No, that makes super sense. Crap, and he can protect his units now. Shoot. Yeah, no, that was a good play. That was a good play. I can't touch him now. That sucks. Well, I do have Bloodthirst 3, so... I did get my power back, which is nice. But now he's starting to spread his troops out, and that's actually pretty bad. Horsed. Wow. Big boosts. Really big boosts. I think I have to get rid of him. Yeah, he has to go. The fact that I can't touch her is pretty brutal, actually. What's my Bloodthirst? 2. I could Vabjorn it, but what's the point? I think I'm just gonna go with this. Ewald, unfortunately, is gonna get big, but I don't know what other play to make. That's the problem. It's tough making these decisions. I might end up going 0-2 again, which is gonna be tough.
Thought I'd seen everything, but I'm actually impressed.
Is this gonna cost me again? We're playing this too late is gonna cost me the game. I think it's gonna be another one of those again. He doesn't have the tax collector.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
That's tough. That's a big hit. Oh no! No! Yeah, he's won. He's won. I can't win. I mean, I'm not gonna lose hope, but like, considering he sells 2 cards, and I'm pretty much all spent at this point. Yeah, I think he's won. Crach crate meant, I mean, it does mean quite a bit, but that's a big hit, honestly. I mean, it's still kind of close, but I don't know. He has a lot of coin, and I don't think Hammond is enough. What's his last card? It's Philippa? Of course it's Philippa. Dang it. Alright, yeah, that's GG. Yeah, that's a game. So, another 2 Ls. Honestly, I'm not surprised. These decks are pretty intense. And you can tell I should be playing much more, and I think I am going to start doing that. But the deck was still fun to play with nonetheless. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find something for you guys if you guys ever want to leave me suggestions for decks, and please do, because I do love looking at decks online, but it'd be a lot more fun if you guys like directly send them to me, because you know, it'd be pretty cool actually. So I have more ideas in the future. So that was the showcasing of the fleet deck. It's not a bad deck. I don't think it's a bad deck. It's just that I didn't play them properly, honestly. I feel like if I had a bit more time preparing, and I feel like I should be giving myself more time to prepare, I do a lot better, I think. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Comment on any improvements that you guys like to see, or that's also another way for you guys to, you know, give me ideas. But yeah, I think I might start a Discord. I think I should have already started a Discord like a long time ago. But yeah, that was the deck for Skellige faction for the Gwent the Witcher card game, and I am going to be back with another video sooner, hopefully. So this is Enzo signing out. Catch you guys in the next one.